Wearing a police officer's badge gives you no more of a right to pick and choose the targets in which you kill than wearing an Air Force's Stars and Stripes gives me over enemy combatants. Hello, my name is Leslie Moore, and today I'd like to talk to law enforcement personnel about current events in life that may be causing a bad rep for all officers. First of all, let's talk about what the job description of an officer is. To protect and serve was the motto brought about by the Los Angeles Police Department back in the day. Most officers across the states have adopted this motto, but maybe never understood what it stood for. To protect and serve is a completely different subject from to sentence and execute. If we look at the current records of how many arrests versus how many kills the police officers have, I am pretty sure, though they are not equal, most could have been avoided. When we talk about what you can do to make your job slightly easier, the first thing I like to attack is patrolling. While it is easy to cover more ground in a vehicle, it is easy to get to the scenes of a crime in a vehicle. It's much faster to get from point A to point B in a vehicle. There's a depersonalized contact with the community. Back in the day, officers walked the beat. Back in the day, officers knew people on their patrol. People on that patrol knew those officers. The community and the officers worked together to bring about peace. Though you are the law enforcement personnel, you are not a one-man army. In order for there to be peace between us all, we must work together. The badge that you wear is a great symbol of responsibility that holds you accountable for your actions. That badge means that anyone at any point in time may need your help. That badge means that you are to set an example. In the military, we are told that uniform makes us an ambassador, and that poor actions reflect upon the entire community, not just ourselves. I'm here to tell you that today, poor actions reflect not upon just individual officers, but across the entire nation of police officers, whether it be Los Angeles or New York. Now that I've told you what I believe your job description to be is, I'd like to tell you about the perception that bad eggs, though those individuals who are making the wrong choices, are given to the people of America. Police brutality is one of the biggest complaints of many, using excessive force. There is absolutely no reason to ever have to use physical force against a non-violent suspect or individual. Escalation does happen quickly. However, as a police officer, you are trained to de-escalate a situation. You are also trained to use just enough force to subdue the victim and or suspect. What we are finding out today is there are a lot more excessive use of force. And in today's society, everything is caught on camera. So while you may have one side of the story and they have another side, the camera can't lie. Accidental shootings are another problem. Before a weapon is drawn, officers, you must be in imminent danger, such as a gun also being pointed at you or other community members. Other than that, I personally don't see a reason your gun should ever leave the holster other than to be clean and practiced with. Another thing I would like to talk to you guys about is the punishments. Should the punishment fit the crime? I agree 100%. If I committed murder now, there's a possibility I could serve life in prison. While I understand the job may be stressful, officers, you must understand this. If there were true punishments for misusing that weapon, I believe that there would be less misuse, less abuse, less misfires, less accidental shootings. Now that I've told you about the perception, I'd like to tell you about the end game if this does not change. Currently, right now in Missouri, we're having a community uprising due to the fact that a young man was shot and killed who had 0 weapons. The people of Missouri are now rioting, peacefully protesting. However, everyone does not come in peace. Understandable. Regardless of their intentions, they were met with idle threats from police officers, K-9 units, and an exact opposite of what you should be doing. Chastising individuals does not make the situation go away. Hiding the officer's person, hiding the officer's identity did not make the situation going away. Not only have you now lost the community, you now have to work back in to that community in order to maintain that law and order that we have trusted you with. I fear that if this does not change, martial law will be in effect. I fear if this does not change, our society is headed down a road that we don't want. Thank you very much. Today I've told you about what your job description is, what the perception of you is, and what the end game is if it does not change. I appreciate you listening to me, and I hope that you have a good day.